You can call it a game, but I call it escape. Building generals to stomp your face like Scipio, semi in the grave.
Hey guys, welcome back to EvonyBites, where we go through bites of Evony and discuss how much Evony bites. I'm just sitting right over here in the enemy server. It happens to be server war, since the theme lately has been defense, and we went over the defense general. We got lots of activity, feedback from that. A lot of people laughing, a lot of people intrigued, a lot of people hitting me up in private or friending me on the game, and I've been able to exchange a lot of good times and information with you guys. The people that are laughing, of course I expect that. Like, part of my program on defense is making my account look slightly laughable. And again, it goes back to the anglerfish thing. Now, I would argue that most people who come in and comment, and I try to read all comments and respond to you guys. If it's healthy discussion, let's have it. I want to learn from you and I want to teach you. But some of the comments in there are funny because people come in and go, bro, I'd smash you in one siege solo. Well, you're cute. Well, what I would say is you're probably on server 32, in which the worst player on Earth has a pretty amazing account. Yo, your grandpa, get in your recliner. We're never going to face each other, and that's irrelevant. So that's like me telling an alien on Mars, well, I'd smack you. Yeah, well, I'm not on Mars. I'm never going to be. So anyone inside of my fight range, in my league, if you will, anyone around my server, higher server, older server, I don't care. Please come and smack me with that solo siege wave. We'll face each other at some point. I hope so. And you can come try me like many people do, like these guys just did. And I wanted to go ahead and do this defense video. I like doing it while I'm over here in server war or something, in case anything comes up or they rally me some more or anything, so we can see real time. I'm not making claims that aren't being literally shown to you at the same time I'm making the claims, right? If you approach it and you go, well, I've just done the math, and I think everything you're showing us, Cap, just doesn't add up to success. Well, then I would ask you to explain what we're looking at right now. I mean, I don't get defeated. And I don't say that from a standpoint of, well, I've gone out there a couple times and dropped my bubble, and those two people that hit me lost. I mean, I fight a lot. Server war, I'll just come over here and leave my castle and go play some pickleball. You know what I mean? I just go scroll Facebook or watch movies. I just literally sleep over here. Most server wars, I'm not lying about that. I have an entire server that could come on here and tell you guys I'm lying about that. My server can verify that. I'm completely reckless and careless. I take lots of defenses, lots. I live and breathe it. I wouldn't play Evony if I couldn't do that, okay? So I know when I say I don't lose, and I'm not going to lose. I'm very confident, and it has nothing to do with arrogance or cockiness. I'm here as your peer. I want to play with you guys. I want you to be as excellent as you can be so that I'm challenged more and we all have a great time fighting. So education is key to my playing. I want you to hurt me more. So I'm not over here telling you what I'm doing because I'm proud of it or I want to hold it above you. I'm over here telling you what I'm doing so you can kick my ass. That makes it more fun for me, forces me to get even better. So when you look at my numbers and you say, Cap, yeah, I don't believe you're coming to them. Okay, well, we're going through how I'm coming to them. Now, this is just, let me get rid of some of this crap here. Okay, this is just from been sitting over here today. I don't know, last 20 minutes or so. It's not actually this alliance right here rallying me. I was hoping they would, because I understand they're a server or a battlefield-based alliance, so they're good at rallying and all that. So this corrupt guy right here, cheers to you, man, if you're watching. He's been pretty cool. He played around. He really smacked us around. Burned our AC too. Man, I don't do the AC burning, but fair game. And we played around with him a bit, and he's strong, dude. I appreciate corrupt. They won't rally me or really hit me, and that's not because they suck. That's actually because they know what they're doing and they're not stupid. But this other alliance, and not to say you guys are stupid, just her name's Let's Play, right? someone who has a name Let's Play, well, they're gonna get down 7.8 billion. Okay, so she's down to play. Let's look at these reports real quick for those naysayers on the math. So here's a siege attack coming in from all the people who say, I'll kill you in my siege. All right, well, this is not a siege solo. This is a siege rally. And this is not from some deadbeats, right? We got a level 41 here. Level 41. So they're coming in pretty good and heavy with that siege there. And you can see it's just smited, right? No lacking on their part. It's what I'm doing, not what they're doing, to point out again. They're doing a good job. She's got good stats here. She's got decent debuffs and all. It just, I play unusual. You know, and I told these guys, let's look at a couple more here, and then I'll go show you. I was actually trying to tell them how to hurt me more. See, here's another siege that they attempted. I don't have any idea why too. I guess maybe they were going to hit me with siege the first time, thinking all my siege would have been gone, and then hit me a second time trying to get my archers. I'm sure they were quite puckered and surprised when the first one just didn't do anything. You know, and for those who may not understand when I say it didn't do anything, and you're going, what, you have 250 million power gone right there. I understand my account's very thick with a lot of layers and all that. So 250 million doesn't necessarily mean I lost anything that really matters. Yeah. And when you compare it to what their 600 million or something they lost, of course, this is on a interesting choice of attack. What are you going to do? You have to try things, right? So it came in pretty good. I mean, look at these stats. You know, they got good attack stats, right? So again, this is not them doing anything wrong. This is me when people say, well, you just haven't been hit proper, or you don't actually get out there and fight. Well, okay. I mean, I'm not saying these guys are the best in the world and that people couldn't hit me harder, but they're the best I'm facing currently. You know, if they were better, I'd face them. I'm facing everything I can face here. Anyway, I don't want to take too much time addressing the naysayers. I feel like they're just going to naysay no matter what. All right, here's Corrupt. He's from the Alliance hive that I'm sitting in that I would hope would rally me. And I think he was just having a little bit of fun and just, for some reason, popped me with a little tiny wave there. Okay, so anyway, we got a good look at those defense reports. These guys were hammering into me while I was sitting over here just a minute ago. Great fun. But I wanted to get off and look at a couple other things here and just show a little more aggregate, a little bit more of why we got some stats going. And then this one, I'm going to do some defense/various. Okay, I'm just going to pop around and show some things that might affect defense. Where all this aggregate comes from, because people tend to think it's tech and it's gear, and that's it. And that's sort of get your tech and gear in place and you're done. Well, if you want to float around mediocre, that's true. But there's so many places to get them. You'd go art hall. I have a video on art hall and it doesn't get very many views because people are like, art hall, how boring. It's about your generals and your tech. Okay. I mean, I happen to believe it's about the aggregate. So you come in here and look at these: marching ground troop attack 12%, marching range troop attack 12%, marching mounted troop attack 12%, 12% in a building that gets ignored and no one even cares about. Look at this: in-city range troop attack 25%, in-city mounted troop attack 25%, in-city siege machine attack 25%. Now, standalone, does that change the world? Well, a little bit. I mean, that's 100% total increase to troop power inside my city. And it's one simple building that gets ignored. So you save up these art pieces down here. You can see I've got, thousands of them. What's difficult is that scroll right there. This scroll right there. All right, it's very difficult to get those built up. But when you get enough of those, you can start upgrading these attributes right here. So that 25%, I'm after it, because that's an in-city right there too, right? The Tutankhamun's mask, the ground troop HP, range troop HP, mounted troop HP, that's also in-city. That's also attack, but that's everywhere. That's another 25% if I get that to 4. So inside of this building right here, look, it's to me, I'll take 1%. I hear a lot of people say, well, it's 1%. Who cares? Man, you kidding me? 0.0001%. Give it to me. I'm trying to go for the aggregate here. So the art hall is just an example of one place that you can get that. All right. I've had people ask me in private and in videos and all that, well, what spiritual beasts are you using on your subs? I'm excited to see that. Well, you're going to trip out. None. I literally have these 4 open barely, and they're pretty much useless. I don't have any of them open. Now, that is not to say I shouldn't have them open. I'm not degrading or saying there's anything wrong with spiritual beasts. You should have them. I wish I did. But here's the thing. Again, a lot of people come in and comment and they say, and I don't want you to have this concern in your mind, so let me alleviate it. People come in and say, well, you still need to do this, or that needs to happen right there, or you don't have this. Well, of course. Again, I'm not on server 32. I'm on 1448. I'm on a pretty new server. Of course I don't have everything I want, and I'm not presenting to you a finished product or a place to arrive at. I think that's the problem with most YouTube channels on Evony or discussion in Evony or what everyone's talking about is this place you arrive at. I mean, okay, give me 5 years. I can arrive somewhere. Yeah, but I'm not putting $150,000 into the game. I'm not going to be arriving anywhere. So I would challenge you to think of your game as not arriving somewhere, but it's just always constantly being the best you can be that day. And I invest in other places, and I just find them more important. And so I don't have any spiritual beasts yet, and I plan to. I will. I'll use them. Heck yeah. But I just wanted to go in here and show I don't have any, but yet I still achieve the stats and the success that I do even without those. So there's just so many places we can go to get this stuff. I showed Dragon in the last video. I went through those, the art treasure in the art hall video, so you can go take a look at that. I'm going to show you something real quick that I really probably should do its own video, and I think I will do that, and that's blazons. Because as I go through here, people are, again, their jaws are going to drop, and they're going to go, dude, you moron. But again, I wouldn't challenge you to look at mine and wonder, has this guy achieved all the classic methods that we're aware of? No. I'm not even in that universe. I'm not even building the same thing you are. I don't make classic things, and so I haven't, and I'm not achieving anything. I'm constantly being better, and I play like I play. And I have mixed blazons in here. What I mean by that is I don't have the sets. Okay, so when you look down here, it says set attributes 2 out of 6, 4 out of 6, 6 out of 6. You look at that and go, well, look at this idiot. He doesn't have the 6 set on there because he has them mixed. Marching, ground troop, attack, defense, and HP, he's missing. Well, hello, buddy. I'm pretty sure I've made it clear. Defense is my god. If I have to sacrifice some attack for defense, sign me up with glee. Right? Make your choice. If you're an attack account, you should feel the other way around. I don't care about some of these set bonuses. And I don't care about them if they don't apply to my defense, and I don't care about them if the math doesn't add up to be more asset-ridden to my defense. So I'm going to choose the math. So if I can go through here and choose custom pieces, the pieces that I want that have the assets that I want within them, and to me that adds up to more value than the set bonus itself, fuck the set. And that's what I'm doing here. And a lot of people come in and go, you got to get set. Your blazons are complicated. You got to put this set together. You know what? Okay, whatever, man. Again, I'm challenging you to think outside the box. There's more than one way to cut a keep into shreds. And for me, it's picking and choosing and being custom, and I just do the math. And I prefer to have individual blazons that make more sense to me than to go in focusing on a set that I don't really care about. See, again, that 6/6, I just don't care. So I'm picking the ones that I care about. Now, defending, siege machine, attack, defense, and HP, yeah, I want that one, right? I'm missing that one. But this comes out to a mathematical factor to me. Would I prefer to have the single blazons that I selected with the buffs that I have than that set bonus? Yes, I would, because the math is better. And again, I'm not guessing, I'm not assuming, I've shown you it is better. All right, we'll do a video on blazons, and I'll get into that a little bit more in depth. But I just wanted to go in and show tech. Now, this is not going to be tricky or anything. My tech is at 50.2 million, which is pretty high for a K37. Most people just don't really get there. They try to push that keep all over the place and don't realize how far you can get in a 37 if you just stay put. Now, the reason looking at my tech is not going to be that interesting or cool is because essentially it's just done. Now, do I mean all of my tech? Absolutely not. There's about, oh, hang on, we're flashing red. This is exciting. It's somebody scouting. All right. Do I have all my tech done? Absolutely not. In fact, I've ignored a lot of crap I just don't care about. If it doesn't directly affect defense or battle, I'll get to it later. But all other tech, this is as exciting as it's going to get. It's just done. I mean, anything like, you know, it's done. As far as I can done it done. And you go to military academy, it's the same thing. It's essentially done. I mean, if it matters. So this is not that exciting. It's not like I come in here and go, well, you really want to work that and you really want to work that. No, you really want to work all that tech, just literally everything. If it's battle related, and I've done that. So it's just pretty much all done. All right, so a quick little look there. We got blazons, a little introduction to it, taking a look at it, and then taking a look at tech, which is just done. Don't forget Art Hall over there. And then if we come over here, here's one more thing. Champions. So I have Helen at level 20. All right, which is giving me reinforcement 100%. Enemy troop attack negative 20%. In-city troop defense and HP 40. In-city troop attack 40. And then I've got Esmeralda's at in-city ground trooper mounted troops defense and HP 60. Enemy range troop and siege machine attack 25, troops attack on monsters 36, in-city mounted troop attack 80. So that's pretty beefy there on level 18 for her. And then we get into Josephine. She's got in-rally mounted troop attack 36, enemy ground troop and mounted troop HP 25, march speed 18%, in-rally troop attack 33%. So champions, again, are pretty large and stack up on there, and you certainly don't want to miss out on champions as much as you can. Champions are difficult to get and expensive, but well worth the invest. So in general, in this various video that I wanted to show here, I just wanted to kind of sprinkle in a couple little more aspects, tease you a little bit. We'll go into more depth in those later, but just to show you where some of the stats are adding up to come from. We've got Subutai and Takanada, the defense generals. I've got my mixed blazons going on. I've got my gear with my refined focuses, our champions, our art hall. We went over the state senate building. So these are different places you can gather those buffs up at. There are obviously more. I'll throw in more videos and go over those more. The next video we'll do will be troops, and we'll get into troop load. You can see that this Let's Play person who was writing me, we've gotten into a conversation. They were writing me impressed about my defense. Again, not a cocky thing. I want to prove to you guys and show you that there are methods and ways that are weird and strange, and another way to do things that is foundationally very successful. So I look forward to all the positive and negative comments and all the feedback. You guys have any questions about anything we went over right there, let me know. We'll go into more depth. But until next time, hopefully I get hammered and jacked up and rallied 15 times. If I do, I'll pop the video back up and we'll get another look at mass defense. Until then, remember guys, EvonyBites, I'm out.